Another episode in the playthrough of FH6. I just booted it up and now the voiceover woman said, "Welcome back, Zeus." I don't know why I suddenly have that nickname. Can we get to settings here? No, we cannot. I will check it later. Before going further, we are going to get rid of all the premium edition cars because I think it totally ruins the economy and any sense of actual progression that you earned yourself instead of getting everything for free. And also very annoying, somehow the previous episode, the recording was in 1600 by 900 resolution, so that's even lower than 1080p resolution. So hopefully this one is recording correctly in 4K because the game resolution is set to 4K. And I do think it is with DLSS, the internal render resolution will be lowered to 1440p and then AI upscaled back to 4K. But in no way should it output 1600 by 900. So maybe it was because in the previous episode I pressed treasure map and then it brought me back to the desktop to connect to some online shop to buy it, while I honestly think it is already included in the premium edition that I have, but okay. But maybe because of that switch to desktop, and my desktop was also still set at 8K, because in other games I'm super sampling, like rendering higher than what the monitor can output and then downsampling back to 4K. But maybe that screwed it up and then it defaulted to 1600 to 900 or whatever. But anyways, pretty annoying because it's such a good, beautiful looking game. And now the first episode really looks kind of blocky, super low resolution. But it is what it is. We are going to sell cars. Here we go.
This is the auto show. Best kind of shopping. Have a browse, look at what's selling, and hey, maybe even buy yourself a new car.
Auto show car vouchers. So you can actually buy cars with real life money, I think. I'm not gonna press it because I'm sure it will. It's at the bottom of the screen. Buy auto show car vouchers. I'm sure it will also bring you to some payment websites. Alright, we don't need to be here, we want to be here.
Welcome to the auction house. Let me explain. This is like a marketplace for cars. You can put ones you own up for auction, or bid on ones that you simply must have in your collection. Take a look, and happy bidding.
My auctions, this was from playtesting. Alright, I don't think I can clear this out. So this was from earlier playtesting. This was before I started this playthrough. We are going to start auctions. Alright, this was our starter car, so we are going to sell this one. Lowest possible price. I already have like the double price bonus. You must claim any cars or credits that you have won in auctions within 60 days or they will be lost. Okay. I already have the double your blah 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 was successfully listed. I have the double race reward from the premium package as well, which you cannot disable, which is really ridiculous because it destroys the economy. So yeah, I really want to get rid of all of it. And now I'm thinking maybe I should make it a bit longer. Alright, that were all the cars. I probably should have set the auction house longer than only 3 hours. I wonder, can you actually extend them? Ah, and also I will not be collecting the credits. I will just let it evaporate. Alright, so there is a starting bit. There are a lot of bits. Man, it works pretty well, and the game is not even fully released. This is only people with the premium package, a premium edition. Alright, that is done. Do we have other stuff? Nope. We already read this in the previous episodes. Alright, here we go. Let's do an event. Ow.
Hello. I'm Anna, your automated natural navigation assistant. Let me run through the new features in my latest software update.
Oh my god, why is it not working? I'm literally pressing the button. Oh my god, now I cannot get out of here, so I'm stuck now. Wheel button is not working.
In my latest update, you can now utilize the auto drive feature, drone mode, world builder, and the what's next suggestion feature. Let's explore that now. Here I will recommend what you should do next. You haven't qualified for the Horizon Festival yet, so I've recommended a qualifier event for you. Select it, and I'll update your route.
Alright, so we have drone mode. Oh, fucking annoying. So if I press this one, it doesn't matter because I won't be using Anna anyways. I will go. If I want a drone, I will just do it from here. But if I press up, that is also the map button. So then it shows the map. Then we have auto drive, which is also not working because it's mapped to looking left. What next? Same. It is looking right. This is for the auto drive. You can just put something. Man, it is all really clunky. Why isn't there like a working preset for wheels, like zoom in? Just make the pedal zoom in or something. You cannot zoom in anymore now. Also, why in the previous episode I disabled, do I have to now each time? Oh my god. Right. I really have to use a controller for menus. Doesn't work otherwise, which is really retarded. Here, mascots. Please game, remember my settings. It doesn't remember settings. It's so annoying. Anywho, what are we gonna do as a qualifier? What's this city day trip story? Let's do that later. UG's auto story. Horizon Festival River Split Speed Trap. We need to be 169 kilometers. We can do better than that. That's where we're going. And now we have auto modes. And we also have cinematic cam. Wow, that's pretty cool, actually. Then we also can we also disable auto drive? Yes, auto drive disabled. So we have what's next. She already explained that. Why don't we get any intro for the other options?
Here you can create your ideal event, a perfect challenge. And if you like to build together, well, we've got that covered.
Alright, nice. So you can create your own. It's actually pretty cool. You must be leader of a convoy of 2 or more players to access collab. Wow.
Now you can build anywhere. So, check out the props library and get creative.
Event Lab is a sandbox building mode where you make events on your own or with your convoy in collab. Play start positions to create your own starting grid, swap between building and driving to create your route. Drive a route and place a finish line or create a circuit. Place props freely with World Builder. Notes to save your progress must have 12 valid start positions and a finish line. Okay. So then we go to prop library, and this is actually pretty cool. It has a lot of props, like these are platforms, but you have like tarmac, barriers, here a lot of categories, lighting, basically a lot of items that you, rural, this is some kind of covering. Items that you see in game, you can just use in your building your own track, which is really cool. But honestly, all these kinds of stuff, yeah, maybe it's good for the online community, but I would say cut it all out and put all the efforts that, it's a lot of man hours creating something like that probably. Or maybe not, maybe it's already the same tool that the developers use themselves, but if it takes a lot of man hours, put that into the game itself. Focus, and don't, but honestly, the game itself is already amazing, so yeah, it's extra content. But personally, I'm not a fan of these totally, almost unrelated. So this is more like a sim game, like building something. It has nothing to do with the racing game. Are you ready to continue creating your custom route? No. Exit World Builder, yes.
So, time to get a little creative. Let's get to building your own route and eventually a whole event. It's pretty simple. To plot your race route, all you have to do is drive it. You can take the route all over, even off-road. So, experiment a little.
View map, world builder, delete all objects, redraw route from here, redraw route, reset car position, quit. See you later. Alright, there was only one thing. Can I access auto drive from the menu as well instead of Anna? Drone mode you can, but maybe on the map? Auto drive, fast travel, not auto drive, god damn it. We can set a route and then can you auto drive? I don't think so. So we do need to have Anna, and that's so much configuration just to get it intuitive working. Now I have to remap my whole steering wheel because the buttons that I use to navigate the ANA menu, like up, right, down and left, they are also mapped to other stuff, and somehow they are now simultaneously registered. So if I do right to do the drone or something, it also moves the camera to the right, and then it just conflicts with each other. Super annoying. And I don't want Anna to be enabled at all times because it is one other unimmersive HUD element. And you cannot, if you remove the HUD element, you can, the button to pop up Anna doesn't work either as well, neither anymore. And that also makes no sense. There are so many little thingies that I really wonder why is it so weird. Anywho, no auto drive here. Why is drone mode here but auto drive not? Because auto drive, I'm not going to fast travel. I really find that unimmersive, and also I'm not going to use auto drive a lot, but sometimes it's just cool because of that outside camera. It's really, it's almost like a movie that you're watching. It looks amazing, so it is a cool feature. But then, in order to access it, I have to go into the HUD menu, enable Anna. It's all very, very cumbersome. Here, now I have the Anna menu up, but if I do drone modes, it will just go to the map. It didn't used to do this, it like this, but apparently now it does. World Builder we will not be using anyways. And that will probably conflict with photo modes. Yes, so this is photo mode, so World Builder you cannot even access it. And that is the same with left and right. What's next? I can just look that up into the menu, I don't need it. But
guess who's in Japan? It's Amy Simpson bringing the Horizon Pulse pop tunes you love from the place you have always wanted to hear them. I am going to watch every race, see every sight. I've got my guidebook. I've got about 3 words of Japanese, sorry. And the best thing of all, I brought my mum. Say hi, Mum. She's on her phone planning our trip to Tokyo City. She'll say hello later.
Alright, so maybe auto drive is a shortcut in itself that will work. I don't know. We will see now. Man, it is all confusing. So, Anna, where are you? I put you off, stay off. That is Anna, and now we are going to go into controls, wheel. No, I don't think auto drive is here actually. It does have the cinematic camera, but not activation of auto drive. Oh my god. Alright, I don't mind that much because I will not be using it a lot. It's a driving game, so I will be driving myself. But yeah, it's all very, very convoluted, honestly. Why put drone mode in the menu, but not auto drive? It boggles the mind. Why make so many options to disable the HUD, which is amazing in itself. You can disable every element. But then you do not allow players to make use of the functionalities behind it. Players don't need, why would I need full-time an ENA icon on my screen? When I'm only using it maybe 0.001% of the time. So just give me a button. I can remember the button. I don't need anything on the screen to have the functionality without the HUD elements. It is unbelievable. And you would really expect it to be on the map. There's like a fast travel option. Why is there no auto drive option there? It is ridiculous. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm still thinking I must be overlooking something, but no. Here, so we do fast travel. No, that it doesn't auto drive. Wow, and now my map is... Oh my god. Alright, so on the controller it is different. No, it is not different actually on the controller. We go, sorry, I'm just messing around, but I have to do it once to just get it done. But on the controller, map is also D-pad up and it simply is not working. Here, D-pad up. Alright, so we were going to go to that speed trap. Here we go.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
I also really don't like those big icons. Totally ruins the immersion of the world. Really retarded. Alright, it is genuinely retarded. But we also don't need it anymore. Because, oh my god, you cannot zoom in. Sorry, I'm really getting annoyed by all these oversights. Alright, what is the longest part until the trap? Is that from here or from there? Yeah, I think from the other side. So we are going to drive past it. Then at the left-hand corner, we're gonna make a U-turn, and then we're gonna try and hit 170 or 180. What was it? Yeah, 170. And now we are going to remove this. And there we go. Fuckaroli. Sorry. I was not expecting that corner to be... Oops, sorry. I keep on forgetting we have to drive on the left side of the roads. But are we now? No, I'm going in the wrong direction. Alright, but then where is that? Oh my god. That sharp right turn. That is this one. That's not sharp at all. I will never make 170, right? Alright, let's try it from the other side. Fuck my life! Here we go. I hope my engine now is not damaged. Yes, we will make it. Nice. That one is done, but that is not, has nothing to do with the invitational. So what do we have here? Discover Japan. What the hell is this? Arashiyama Takao Tush. That is drifting. Honestly, I don't really like drifting. Airfield trial, dirt racing. Also don't really feel like that. I don't even have the correct car for it. 500 retro sports cars. C class, I guess. But it does have, that one does have Horizon Festival above it. This one as well. So does this... Yeah, so complete Horizon qualifiers. Maybe that bar needs to fill up. Yeah, I think everything with a exclamation mark is from Horizon, because this one doesn't have it. And all the others do. So basically, we have another speed trap over there. 193. I wonder if our car even can make 190. Let's quickly check that out. So we go over here. I don't want to change car. what do these cars do here? I sold all my cars, right? It has a download icon near it. Get in car, view car here. So, okay, it's all so, sorry to say, but fucking confusing. At the start of this episode, I auctioned off all the cars that were in my garage, and now magically I still have 4 other cars. It's unbelievably frustrating. Oh my god. Anywho, speed. It doesn't give a top speed. It only says 5.6. I don't know what that means, but let's assume that our car can hit 200. How much horsepower does it have? $270. Yeah, that should be good enough. And by the way, what was it? An inline 2-liter I? That's the L for liter, I guess, not for inline 4. Oh my god, no! Alright, so we are now over here. This is quite far away, but driving on the highway is actually super fun. The speed trap is not on the highway. Fucking hell. So I don't even know if I can make 200 on that little stretch. Is that stretch longer than the stretch that we have here? Yeah, it is. It does seem a bit longer. Alright, we're not going to do dirt racing, we're not going to do story stuff, I want to save that for later. Road racing, 500 retro sports car. We have a C500 car, I think, so yeah, let's do that one, and then we go to the speed trap, and then what the hell is this? Cross country. So I don't really like that. And I also sold that Jeep, so even if we would do this, I would have to buy something. I guess this is a airfield over here. Pretty cool. So we are going to go do a race.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Holy shit, check out all these cars. They're all the same.
Laptop, check. Cats, check. Horizon Wave.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Oh my god, that stuff in the sky, it's so unimmersive. How can developers not see that themselves? I really don't understand. See, accidents are easy to happen. Just curious, is there any collectible here or something? Ah, there's another It's a dirt racing trial, the airfield. I was not expecting that. Could I... Yeah, I can also find it without this fucking stuff. Unbelievable. It totally ruins immersion for me. Stuff like that in the game world. I mean, are you kidding me? They are ruining the great world that they made themselves by putting stuff like that in it. Check out that icon. It is so... This is exactly what I mean with dumbing down, lowest common denominator, just retardation of gaming. And you really have to work around it to make it... It's a pretty cool car, by the way. You really have to work around it to make it acceptable. Can we interact with it? Here, this is what I like about this game and location, these little cars. Jesus Christ, man. Why is the car so slow? Am I pushing the brake or something? No. Wow, this car is really slow off the line. Let's quickly see. Do we have... damage? Alright, the tires are 50% worn, so that's fine. Here, damage. What do we have? Engine, 75%. Holy fuck. So we will never make it. The race.
Classical. Epic. Emotion.
Alright.
You are...
I also don't know what fixes your engine. I think just getting to a house fixes it. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm a little bit annoyed. Also, not by the game only, although I find the control scheme terrible, but I'm annoyed by the fact that I have to start again tomorrow with work. And also a little bit annoyed that I have to drive all the way back here again. Unless you can fix your engine somewhere else. It's also not explained. Why not? Forza Horizon 6, how to fix a damaged engine. I do like it, by the way, that there's mechanical, that you really notice the impact of it. To instantly repair your car's damaged engine, use fast travel or enter photo mode and reset your cosmetic damage. If you mean you want to fix a broken... Wow, the AI is so bad. It's so bad. Google AI. I mean, how clear can a question be? How to fix damaged engine in Forza Horizon 6? And then it says, it starts rambling about photo mode and cosmetic damage. If you are playing with simulation damage turned on and your engine has lost power or is misfiring, use one of these quick fixes. No, okay, apparently it also fixes your mechanical damage. Fast travel to any festival site or unlock the house to instantly restore your car to 100 mechanical and cosmetic health. Photo mode, open the pulse menu, go to campaign, select photo mode, press the designated button, prompt, often right button, to reset cosmetic damage. Alright, so you have to get to a house, but if you're, I don't want to fast travel, but no, honestly, I'm not going to now press photo mode and repair it in a blimp, because that totally defeats the purpose of it. I have it turned on for a reason, to make it all more immersive, etc. So you also have to bear the consequences if it impacts you. So I have to drive back, which also forces me
Turn around when it is
on
safe to do so.
Horizon Opus.
to drive more careful going to an event, because the car is driving pretty bad. Why doesn't it say that I have to go?
Calculating route.
Yeah, you didn't say I had to go to the right, GPS.
Contemporary classical sounds at Horizon Japan. Listen, feel, drive. Horizon Opus.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. 400 meters, turn right.
I wonder, by the way, maybe if you just, even with a damaged car, if you enter a race, would not surprise me if it magically fixes your car before you enter the race. GPS doesn't...
400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Alright, I have no idea where we're
200
going.
meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
We can buy a car here.
Oh, this is an aftermarket car. You can find them here and there. The previous owner would have modified it, but is now looking to sell it on at a good price. What do you think? One for the collection?
It is too powerful for what we need to do. Fuck my life. Such an idiot. Now I understand why I didn't recognize it. Oh my god. I selected the wrong house. We need to go over there. Anywho, I'm going to test it because this is really getting a little bit ridiculous. So we were on our way to this one. So why can't you fast travel to it? Wow. So you can fast travel near it, but not to it. Why not? Why, game? Why would you fast travel 2 meters before an event instead of just going directly?
The orchestra is silent. The audience awaits. As the conductor raises her hands, there's a collective intake of breath.
Yeah,
Then she
so
says, with great solemnity, "This is a
I
skill
really
song.
don't like
Double
it.
skill chains."
But any fast travel
Music
fixes your
begins.
car. try. That's the problem. I cannot control the map with the steering wheel. So I have to keep a controller on my lap. But if you are in a race and you are moving your legs a bit, the controller falls on the ground. It's all so cumbersome. Why not just allow players to have like the pedals for zooming in on the map? It's such a simple thing. There are enough buttons on the steering wheel to do everything. Why would you make players have, if they want to play with a wheel, to also have a controller nearby for the items that do not work with the wheel? There's no reason to do it like that. Okay, whatever. Alright, we just need to go to the right. I think a U-turn and then to the left. Also, if I was the developer, I would have put blinkers in the game. It's a minor thing, but it are those things that really makes it more immersive.
Horizon qualifiers start here. See you at the starting grid.
Festival event. Race against drivatars or other players. 2 laps. View event information. Why don't I have a button for that? Here. I can only add that button with the joystick, not with the wheel. Why not? A short technical circuit with plenty of long sweeping corners that keep the pace fast. Spring, clear morning. Alright. So I really cannot play this game without a controller close by. That's the problem. I have nowhere to put my controller. I constantly have to reach to the desk. No. Ah, these are real life persons, I guess. D400. So there are also the Chola 2011 Pano, Sylvia K, J50 Ferrari. Wow. What does this even mean, rivals? That is probably you can use this track for just a race. Alright, solo, co-op, race cooperatively with other players against drivatars. Race competitively against other players. Buy recommended car. Why? My car is perfectly fine, right? Wow, stuff like this. It literally said C something, and my car is C something. C class. C. Retro sports cars. Maybe my car is too new? No.
Discover epic cinematic sounds. Horizon Opus.
Wow. Buy recommended car. Why is it nowhere indicated what car is required. Or are these all the, yeah, so they're all C. So what is my car then? Wasn't it a C? I'm pretty sure it was a C. Here, C for everything up to C500. So if I go here, we go here, we do my car. Here, it says C500. So is it because it is C5? Wow. It's 1994. Yeah, that is retro, right? At least in 2026, that's pretty retro. C500. Oh my God. Here, 1998, there are newer cars than I was driving. Why is our car not here? Alright, I do have to say it is extremely confusing, this game. Here, you go to a race. Restriction, retro sports cars. Is my car not considered a sports car? It is, right? C500, retro sports cars. So we go to the collection journal, we go to cars. Wow, cars. And we go, can we sort? I think it's a Toyota, right? What we are driving. Here. It is. So even if I sold my premium edition cars, they still pop up over here. Alright, but yeah, which also makes no sense. Yeah. So this is not your collection. This is cars that you have owned. Owns that you own or have owned. Here, so we go into this menu. Yeah, I don't understand. This is a sports car to me. Why do we have a reward? Common credits, discovery, progress reached. 25,000, it's way too much. Friends, progress reached, casual dance emote. It's a constant stream of little dopamine hits, this game. It's really not for me. But the base, the the driving, the graphics, the sound, that's amazing. That's why I'm sticking around. But everything that's stacked on top, you can really see there was a team working on the driving in the world and a team working on the progression, the campaign, the menus, etc. And the latter was a lot less capable than the former team. Why would I need, okay, I'm repeating myself, but why would I need to buy a car? If I'm already driving a perfectly fine one. Alright, I'm gonna buy a shitbox because I really want to have that feeling from rags to riches. And this game really messes up that hardcore. How is this car, which is even marked as rare, not common, how is this car 13 and this car 12? Makes no sense. If you ask me. Alright, let's just go with the biggest shitbox over around here. That would be this one. Really 80s or 94 even. No, what's this? I don't even know. A Subaru. Alright, here we go. We're in the event. This is gonna be tricky. Hardest difficulty. Absolute shitbox of a car. Now, we can tune the car actually. Starting grid. We have low performance points. I guess that is the performing point rating, just like GT7. I really would like to drive this Fair Lady Z, but I was like, maybe it makes it too easy. '96 actually. So wasn't that Toyota that we drove 1994? I'm not sure, but then this car is even newer. It looks older, if I'm honest. Alright, here we go. First race. Here we go. I will never win this. Alright, that was pretty embarrassing. Ah, we have a replay option. That's pretty cool. I forgot about that. Because that's something that I was missing in this game compared to Gran Turismo. Watching replays, big part of the experience. It doesn't have like camera positions like Gran Turismo 7 or Gran Turismo in general. Right, what a bummer. Why can't you at least combine the different cameras? Wow, so there is no way to have a camera, a trackside camera. That is really weird. pity that there is no fixed cameras. Unbelievable, actually. I mean, how much? I don't understand how much work is it. Maybe just do it automated. Just place some fixed cameras and randomize that with the other camera views, and you have a much nicer replay than this manual car cameras. It is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, I'm pretty bad in this car, so we can either tune the car or buy a faster car. I wonder whether slipstreaming is a thing in this game, or also whether the AI can crash out. Braking there. I also, of course, just need to get to know these tracks. Cannot expect to win first time around. Need to know the braking points, etc. I can carry way more speed through these corners. Right, the fact that the game doesn't have proper replays for me is really a big letdown actually. And at least try to not be last. Can cut the track a little bit. Nobody minds that. We can actually gain a bit there. This car really is understeering like crazy. We just need to be a little bit quicker each time. Also really cut the corners a bit. Yes, it may be a little bit cheating, but we have such a slower car. We need to cheat a little bit. motherfucker! Fucking hell, man. Alright, did we at least get into the 2 minutes? Still 3-1. Alright, my goal is to at least get into the 2 minutes time. I will not win it. I will buy a faster car, but at least 2 minutes 59 should be possible. This is an important corner. I'm really gaining if I keep speed up there. And this corner as well. This is an important corner. Fucking hell, man. That's where you can gain a lot. If you don't understeer out into... nothingness. God damn it. We only need 1 second. It is totally doable. god! Fucking motherfuckers. I do like it that they're quite aggressive. And I also like the fact that races are indeed as hard as you want them to be. Fucking hell, man. Alright, in the pocket. But this car, unfortunately, does not have what it takes. Where is it? We can drive it again, right? With a different car. Again, I have to get to the controller. Oh my god. Wow, pretty cool. It's a guy working on his car.
Hey everyone, you're back. Okay, I have a couple of announcements. Horizon Wave now has studio space in Tokyo City, shared with my friend Takahiro from Opus. So I get to commute with him a few times a week, which is so cool. Also, we're about halfway through the latest qualifier series at Horizon. New invitational race coming up very soon. Anybody want a pretty colored wristband? I know I do.
By the way, no, that was some kind of a story event. I thought maybe that car was for sale. But there were people working on the car, but they had, I know in Japan they do it more, which is also just as ridiculous. But they had
Shirakawa circuit may be on the smaller side, but it makes up for it by being nice and technical. One to watch your braking points.
They had like face masks on, which I really don't see the reason for if you're out in the country. Alright, so yeah, they all have like 495 etc. 493 and we were in a 466. So So yeah, that does make a difference. Wow, this one is Skyline. And again, I have to reach for the controller. Fucking hell, man. Why don't you have absolute numbers here on speed? Top speed. This one only has 206 horsepower. Right, that's not a lot. 187. Acceleration 3.8 seconds. Yeah, no way this car gets to 103.8. That is probably not also not an absolute number, just comparatively. Supra 2.0. There are some epic cars here, like the 3000 GT. I think this is that Mitsubishi, and here it's called GTL, but pretty epic car. 320 horsepower, that's quite a lot more than what we had. We had 173. Alright, but I really like this car actually. It's also marked as epic, which it rightfully deserves. That car is so undervalued, underappreciated. It's 4.3. I mean, higher is better, I guess here. Not lower is better, because 4.3 is higher than this 4.1, 4.1, 3.8. And this one has like way less horsepower. 187. Alright, if I'm smart, I'm taking the GTO or maybe the BMW. But I'm not smart. I do find it already, we are starting in two powerful cars. What about the cool shit boxes, the little K cars, etc. But yeah, I'm comparing it subconsciously with wow, it said zoom. Is left stick, but left stick is also choosing the color. Like, why? And left trigger is supposed to do the advanced camera. It's not doing anything. Yeah, controls are really buggy. At least for me. With DSX running to emulate a 360 controller. Only thing with this car I find is the headlights are too close together. Makes it looks a little bit cross-eyed. For the rest, it's an amazing car, very technologically advanced for its time. I think it had 4-wheel steering as well. But anyways, I have a DualSense emulated as 360, but still, that should work. And now if I press the left trigger, like it says in the top right corner, it doesn't do anything. So that really detracts from the experience, I find. All the little quirkiness with the controls, etc. This is a pretty epic car, I have to say. Alright, here we go. No more kidding around. You see actually cars that are actually tuned, I think, as well. The car in front had a wing. Oh my god, this car drives so much better. No, there is no... okay, here it is. I wanted to say no quick button to restart. Alright, here we go, no more kidding around. Oh my god, but the car is still happy. Super tail happy. Ultimate draft skills 8. Whatever. Jesus Christ, man, this car, once you start turning, it doesn't stop rotating. Really have to be careful. With too much steering inputs. Again, fucking hell, man. Sorry, but I can barely drive these cars. You go into a corner and the car just slowly rotates, but continues to rotate no matter what you do. Counter steering or stuff. Fucking hell, man. Everything is locked. Setup manager. Only I knew what button eight is. I don't have a button 8 on the wheel. Oh, here. God damn it, man. I think this is just not going to work, honestly. They were like, I don't know, a lot of seconds faster. Like 10 seconds faster. Alright, this is not the way I want to play. I don't want to fast travel, do this, fast travel back, but yeah, it is what it is. That's just how the game is set up.
Welcome back, Zeus.
And also I saw the competitor names, and I don't think they were all computer NPCs. At least going by their names, some looked like real players. It would not surprise me. How the hell do I now suddenly have 131 money? I have no idea. Man, these games, they really are designed to make everybody feels like they are the best driver in the world. So that's why no matter what you do, you will succeed anyways. Unless you race like I just did on hardest difficulty level. But I do think those human players, at least, they will have tuned their car. But I wonder, with auto upgrade, Forza will automatically calculate which upgrades will make your car competitive, then instantly apply them to your current car. Alright, sport production class. This includes sports-oriented saloons. Car class designates a car's performance level by taking into account grip, weight and power. Sports performance production class. Performance production class. High-end sports cars. And then we have high performance production class. Supercars and exotics. Alright, power a little bit higher. Power to rate the same, lateral G is the same. Maybe that Toyota was not eligible for the race because it was maybe a premium edition car that others do not have, and then you're maybe not allowed to use it. Anywho. I need something that stops the oversteer. No way. Where is my Nissan that I'm just arriving in? Oh. Alright. I thought it was C500 apparently not. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, where is a restrictor? Restrictor plates. Oh my god, I cannot downgrade the car. Keep the tires, but downgrade something else. Why is it so tiresome? Everything only makes the car better. So where can I see the performance point that this makes? Ah, over there, 516, still too much. Fuck my life. I thought those sports springs were adjustable. They're not. Wow, the fact that I'm burning so inefficiently through so much money and it doesn't really matter really bugs me. No need at all to watch your money. Man, I want wider rear tires, more grip there, but... Fucking hell. Ah, nice. We can also work with this. Alright, I have no idea. Why roll bars do not have a performance impact. I mean, fine by me. Here, this doesn't impact the performance rating. Alright, let's see if all this crap improves the cornering handling. Probably I'm over the power limit again. No, nice. I don't really see the rear tires being that much wider than stock, which is a pity. Where are we? Here we are. Wow, fucking hell, man. Oh my god, understeer. At least the rear feels more planted. Oh my god. Oh. Terrible. Wow. Terrible. know, but updating. Alright, whatever. Okay, so it really was quicker than my previous times. I think my previous time was, I don't know. But we are now at least getting into the neighborhood of the first place drivers. If I don't, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I shouldn't even, should just restart. Then it doesn't get saved, my progress. But that's actually a good thing because I don't need the money, etc. anyways. Otherwise, the progression goes way too quick. Here, now I already have 195,000 credits. I didn't even do anything. Except coming in fourth into a race. That's just ridiculous. How is that Nissan, which doesn't even have 200 horsepower, how is that so much quicker? Just doesn't make sense. Oh, fuck this fucking car, man.
Welcome back, Zeus.
Fuck me, tuning I could have done into the race menu. I don't need to get all the way here. bird named Zeus, so that's why she called me Zeus. Fucking hell, man. Wow, this is the most unintuitive name selector ever. Fucking hell, man. The fact that you can only do these amounts of names, it is baffling. Here, it says here, this is my nickname. Then I go to real names, it says that my name is Rookie. Rookie is not even here an option. So how does that all work? The amount of crashing into each other is a little bit much. Honestly, I do like it. I mean, I prefer that bit close contact racing compared to not. I just feel like, I don't know. Unless these other cars are also tuned, then it makes sense, but it feels like they're artificially quick. this number, this music is getting quite annoying. Alright, we can turn it off. At least that's something. Oh my god, it's fucking understeer, man. In this corner where I'm always being screwed. Right, we just need to get a lucky run. Fucking hell. Here, how is that car suddenly so quick on the sides? Makes no sense. here, and there's one car way in front, or multiple cars. I do like that the tuning really works. Car is way less tail heavy. It's all the time the same, 252, 253, and it's not enough. So who is winning? A Soarer and a Supra. They're really not that quick. Alright, I can keep at it for another 10 hours, but eventually, I know how it goes. Eventually there will be a lucky run, but fuck it. I do like that it is actually this challenging, but yeah, or maybe what I will do, because that is not even, let's say, cheating, or however you could call it. I will put on ABS, because I think this car in real life also has ABS. Let's see if that makes a big difference. Then we do get not 100% credit bonus. I'm just curious. Wow, why am I... Alright, did the game itself lower it to Pro? I have no idea. Oh my god. That is why I came in better. think that maybe the game lowered the difficulty to Pro, or maybe I accidentally switched it when getting into the menu. Oh my god, why can those cars take the corner and my car just goes wide like a motherfucker? Alright, fuck this fucking shit, man. Fuck this fucking shit. Why is difficulty not here? Oh. Yes, it's much easier with ABS on, but let's just make that. An objective. We are just driving with 100% difficulty. Like so. And I am going to buy a new car, but I already know it doesn't make a difference, I think, car-wise. Cars are just randomly quick. Like a little Mazda Miata, I should not be able to outdrive a twin-turbo 3-liter V6 in my book. Unless it had some crazy tuning, but I don't know. But again, I do like it that it is, yeah, it's literally unbeatable. They're not messing around.
Welcome back, rookie.
Oh my god, again. In the wrong area. Oh my god, how tiresome this all is. Right, we are going to sort performance class. Oh my god. Oh wait. Why does it start at D to the right? Why isn't the lowest class to the left and then you go to the right to the faster class? Why is it all so weird? Alright, C500. Ah, there are actually quite a lot of cars, but it needs to be an older car in C500. Here, 155 horsepower. This one has 276. This car should not be quicker than that car. Wow, there are a lot of C cars. Actually. Alright, I still don't understand why this car was not, maybe because it's a premium class car, I have no idea. Or maybe because it was too low, no. Because that other car that we did take was lower than 479. That car was this one, 466. Oh my god. How is that BMW only for so much horsepower? How bad is its handling then? 4.6. Here, this is the car that won. Ah, it is good in off-road. Is the track a lot of off-roads? A bit. So preferably car type, retro, that's it, retro sports cars. Okay, so this is what makes it, so that Toyota is, where is that Toyota then? It's a different class maybe? No. The Toyota is retro rally. Alright. So this is what we have to choose from. Wow, that's a lot actually. Here, this one is now $4.99. I would have sworn that earlier it was different. Here, and this car is 217 horsepower. How is that lower than the Nissan Fairlady? How is this 1994? With the exact same 584944 574844 2734. Yeah, okay. This one has better stats overall for a car that's 4 years older, which is a bit weird. How is this Evolution 2 only 460 points? Ah, that's a retro super saloon. Here, another one, 455. That one is too little horsepower. That one has good, that Soarer has good off-road capability. So we can go with the Soarer. I personally Right, is that little wheel icon, is that what says what class it is? No. This car doesn't even have a wheel icon at all. Okay, I would say we go with the this one. That one is actually also pretty good off-road. 320 horsepower, or with the AMG Hammer is also in this game. It's so fun. Okay, we're just going to go with that one. I thought that that 3000, this is a GTO, so, because that 3000 GT, I'm pretty sure that's four-wheel drive. That's really what you want, of course. Yeah, and I forgot, it's of course not only horsepower, it's power to weight ratio. If this car is heavier, that there's not much use to more horsepower. Oh my god. Again, they're all quicker. This is so annoying. It is quite annoying, I really have to say. Fuck, you know. How the hell did I get 230 end credits? Ah, no. 164. Oh my god, it is fucking hell, man. The cars, they just do not go where you want them to go. Constant understeer. Oh, fuck me. Wow. Alright, I'm never gonna win this. Not in this episode anyways. We'll end the episode here. We'll check online whether it's even doable on Unbeatable. And then we'll hopefully still do one more episode today. Sorry for all my ranting and raving. It's a really bit, I'm a little bit absent-minded. Also getting a bit older, of course. But still, it's a clunky game. I find the progression, the menus, but the meat on the bones, like the driving, the game world, the sounds, the location, it's all amazing. So it's an amazing game. Yeah, I hope you still enjoyed it somewhat. I hope to see you in the next episode. For the meantime, don't forget, always do keep on gaming. Later.